Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 16th of September. We're going to do the usual 5-card spread and I will go through each card and each position as usual. I hope you've had a great week. Thanks for all your lovely comments and likes and subscriptions and hitting that notification bell. I'm very, very grateful. So let's get on with this reading. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Leo and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Oh, they feel very energetic. So 7 of Cups is in your general energy next week. 10 of Pentacles is in your opportunity. 2 of Wands is in your challenge. 9 of Wands is what you don't see coming. And the King of Swords is your outcome. So the 7 of Cups is all about choices. This is about, your cups are emotions and relationships. So for some of you, you've got some decisions to be made next week regarding something you love, somebody you love, a situation that you love. And it's also about a card of having lots of choice. So it can be a bit procrastinating energy. So there could be something coming up for you next week that gets you out of that energy actually and makes you decide what you want. It's also about looking at things. So for some of you, you may have looked at situations through rose-tinted glasses, and there might be something coming next week whereby it's going to get you out of that energy. The 10 of Pentacles is in your opportunity. This is lovely. This is happy family life. This is all about everything's, stable, grounded. People are happy in their jobs. They're happy at work. They're happy in their home life, their family life. It's like working as a unit and as a team. It's also a card of legacy. And Pentacles do represent finances too, and our material resources. So it could be, for some of you, you may be investing with a family member. You may be receiving money from a family member. In terms of legacy, that could be handed down in the family. There may be an opportunity for that to be happening. The 2 of Wands is in your challenge area. And this is, it's almost like the 2 of Wands is all about making plans and into the future and seeing what's, knowing that in the big wide world there, it's exciting and what next, and there's adventure. And but this card is, as a challenge, is kind of saying perhaps there's something bigger and better out there, but for some reason you're not going for it. And it could just really be that you're stuck in a rut maybe, or you don't want to leave the comfort of something. Stepping outside of your comfort zone is going to be a challenge. 9 of Wands, though, is what you don't see coming. And the 9 of Wands is all about hard work. It's also a card of boundaries and putting boundaries up and making sure people don't take the mickey out of you. This is also a card of saying don't give up. For some of you, that you could be on the edge of giving up your job, maybe giving up a job that you've done for a while. I feel there's more to that card, but it's not coming yet. It could be that you're going to be recognised for your hard work and your determination to not give up. The King of Swords is here too as your outcome. So he's very wise. He's very data driven. He looks at facts and figures and he makes decisions based on that, not on emotions. It's almost like you're going to have to be looking at something in a very logical manner, as opposed to a very emotional manner. and keep your calm. Because he's very calm. Or somebody around you is going to be maybe complimenting you and helping you remain calm. Let's have a look. Why do you have the Seven of Cups here, please and thank you, for Leo next week? What choices do they have, and why do they have these choices? You got the Queen of Wands. It's got to be you, Leo, isn't it? It's like a choice. It's like you're choosing to be you next week. Lovely. Ten of Swords. Seven of Swords. I think you're planning something for next week. For some of you. The Ten of Swords is walking away from a situation that's been quite hard work, quite anxious, maybe. It could be a work situation, it could be relationships. Swords relate to how we think, and things that have gone on in our minds, our logical way of thinking, and our mental health. So the 10 means that it's got to such a crescendo, if you like. It's got to such a stage where you're able to walk away and start again. The Queen of Wands is here too. And it's like you are choosing to be that Queen of Wands next week. So it's like you're choosing to be you and leave behind all the, the stressy bits and just have a bit of fun. For some of you, perhaps you're booking a holiday, and you're making plans. You've got the Seven of Swords here. Now, some of you might be booking a secret holiday. This is about secrets and deceit sometimes, but it's not always a bad thing. And I have learnt my lesson on this one before. Because keeping things to yourself for a good reason, for instance, if you are a surprise party or you're trying to keep something to yourself because you're desperate to tell them because it's an excited, but you're not allowed to reveal anything yet, perhaps, especially with that procrastinating energy there, that's when this is for the greater good. However, my caveat to that is if you know that you are withholding information or communication or cutting somebody off, ignoring somebody on purpose, even taking something that's not yours, I don't mean that financially, it can be anything, then you know it's not the right decision. But I just see that as a really positive card for you, Leo. I feel like with that Ten of Swords, it's almost like you are able to walk away and you've been stealing your own. You've been keeping things to yourself that the Ten of Swords has now allowed you to shine a light on. That's how I feel that's read. Because you've got the Ten of Pentacles, and this is lovely. It's such a positive card. It's just the feeling of, just look, they've got the kids playing there, they've got the money, they've got the grandparents, they've got the dog at their feet. What a beautiful energy. And we are allowed to feel like that every now and then. That's clarified by the Hierophant, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So the Hierophant is all about high level of commitment. Could be marriage. For some of you, maybe there's going to be a marriage proposal, because the Ten of Pentacles is about family. You do have the Page of Wands here. Now they do represent children, and I do feel like there's something to do with children here in this family. Maybe the Page of Wands is a very carefree energy too. which with the Hierophant is very opposite, because the Hierophant's all about high levels of commitment. And now this Page of Wands, it is definitely not that. They're the exact opposite. Maybe there's somebody within your relationship that you do feel like 1 minute they're wanting this really lovely family life, and then the next minute they're wanting no responsibility. However, they want you to be committed. And with the Two of Pentacles here, it's like, oh my gosh, 1 minute they're up here, and next minute they're down there. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like such a juggling act going on here. There's an opportunity for you to resolve that, I feel. For others of you, is simply you're trying to arrange. There's wedding plans. I really feel very strongly for you next week, Leo. This Hierophant also represents your very high standards, morals, traditions. Maybe this Page of Wands takes you out of that. There's an opportunity for you to widen your horizons and your way of thinking. Again, which could mean engagement, just something coming in. I feel it's all positive though still. If there is the Page of Wands that 1 minute they're, footloose and fancy free, and the next minute they want you to settle, feeling like they want to settle down, it's something that will be resolved. The Two of Wands is in your challenge, and it's like, yeah, I mean, if it is an incoming engagement or a marriage offer, then this Two of Wands will be, I always call it my should I, shan't I card. It's like failing to see the future, if you like, in some reason. Let's have a look. Why is that? Like you can't see past the end of your nose. Ace of Cups. High Priestess. Five of Cups. Yeah, it's because you've been hurt in the past. You've been disappointed in the past. And you're allowing that to reflect your energy still. But you've got the Ace of Cups here, which is about there is new love on the horizon, or a new way of loving, whether it's for yourself or for somebody else. I feel this card is holding you back. This is hanging on to the past, if you like, something that's, upset you in the past or disappointed you in the past, and it's keeping you trapped. You've got the High Priestess there, and she doesn't say very much. She keeps a lot to herself. She's also very, very intuitive. You could just be listening to other people's gossip and not trusting your own instincts here. The Nine of Wands is what you don't see coming. And this is, I really feel like somebody's going to recognise you, Leo, for your hard work and determination. And there's something that you've really stuck at. Let's see what it is. King of Wands. Justice. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah. You're being recognised, Leo, for your hard work, your determination. And I do believe this is by the King of Wands. Now, he's very boss-like. So if this is work orientated for a lot of you, he would be your manager. He would be the person who is your line manager or top of your team, if you like. And there's some sort of recognition coming in. I really, truly believe that, because whatever you've done at work, you've really worked hard at and stuck and gritted through hard times, but also in a very professional manner. And I feel like you've naturally been able to put those boundaries up, and people have respected you for it. And they're like, wow, look at Leo. Because you've got the Justice card there too. And this is about things coming into balance for you. Your hard work is paying off. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And she's very nurturing, very loving, very emotionally intelligent. I feel like this is a very motherly energy for you too. For some of you, it could just literally mean your amazing motherly instincts and loving commitments are really paying off for you. And then the King of Swords is your outcome. This is the ability to look at something very calmly, very wisely. Decisions to be made, very wise decisions. Why do we have the King of Swords here, please? And thank you for Leo. Whoa, Six of Wands. Again, look, public recognition. There's some decision to be made as a result of your hard work and determination. I feel there's some sort of reward for you. Some sort of option open to you at last. You've got the Empress. Amazing. This is saying that you have the ability to make whatever you want to do. You have the ability to turn it into gold, if you like. She's so creative, the Empress. She makes things happen. It's also about rebirth. It's almost like you are able to shine at last. And look at that Six of Wands and how you are, because Leo, you do love the limelight, don't you? And you're in the limelight. I love it. And so you should be. So you should be. And look at that. In your general energy for next week is you. I said that's about you going back to you again, in the limelight, loving the attention. I've got 4 there. And you want one more, please. And thank you for Leo to finish this reading. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, I love this reading. This is so positive for you, Leo. Something's shifted for you. Everything is shifting round for you at last. You're through the hard times. You've done the hard work. You're being recognised for it. And yeah, there's new horizons for you. Exciting times. Lovely. Love that for you, Leo. Let's have a look. What do the angel answers say? Please and thank you. What are the messages for Leo? It says the situation will improve. Maybe it's with your challenge area, you know, and thinking about the past and not being able to move on because perhaps you're holding something close to your chest. I think that perhaps it's referring to that. These angel answers generally are about questions that perhaps you've asked yourself, despite this reading too. So if anybody's got wondering about a situation, it's saying the situation will improve. Again, it's about your hard work and determination, isn't it? The 9 of Wands. Love that for you. Hope you enjoyed that, Leo, as much as I did. Have a lovely evening and I'll catch up with you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.